In line with the Lagos State government's directive, schools resumed for the 2023-2024 academic session on September 4. To ensure smooth resumption, officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic Education monitored the resumption exercise. Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Mr. Abayomi Abolaji, who toured and inspected schools around the Ikorodu axis of the state, seized the opportunity to interact with the students and teachers to deliver a message from the governor of the state to welcome everyone back to school for the new school session. The Permanent Secretary said Governor Sanwo-Olu's focus has not been on infrastructure alone. He has also touched virtually all elements of the value chain of education.
The students were enthusiastic, the teachers were in high spirits to welcome the students for the beginning of the new academic session. So I will rate all of them very good. So we are prepared in Lagos to make sure that the flag of education is kept flying high. For that matter, some of our students went to Sweden to participate in Stockholm Junior Water Prize competition, and we are not going to drop the ball along the line. We are going to ensure that we keep that momentum. Our students are poised to represent Nigeria in all competitions, and we have been doing that. We are not going to renege. We are not going to fall. Instead, we will aim higher. So we just want to charge our parents to support governments. What they need to provide for their children, they should provide. They should make their children look neat. They should make their children appear ready to learn. And of course, like I told those students also, to whom much is given, much should be expected. We expect our children to also meet government midway. They too should be ready to learn because our teachers are ready. From what I've seen today and what I've known of our teachers, they are not looking back. They are ready to deliver maximally.
Chairman of the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Dr. Akeem Shitu, and officials of the board also monitored the first day of resumption in some public primary schools.
Turnout of students is quite impressive. Quite a number of our students are back in school, and I want to use this opportunity to appreciate all the stakeholders, the parents, the teachers, our education secretaries, and all other stakeholders who have made this to be possible. Again, I want to equally use the opportunity again to encourage those of them who are still there at home to please come out and resume school. The school session has started. Use this opportunity to deliver the good message of the Mr. Governor, who has asked me to appreciate, like I said, all the stakeholders, the parents, and is out to give all our children qualitative and quantitative education. I hope we will all take advantage of this.
In the same vein, the Tutor General Permanent Secretary, Education District 2, Mrs. Anike Adekoye, also led her team on an inspection tour of schools' resumption. She commended the students and teachers for responding to government's directive and also for adorning purple attires, which highlights the stance of the educational sector against sexual abuse and gender-based violence.
We are starting the 2023-2024 academic session in that style with zero tolerance to domestic violence, zero tolerance to sexual violence. And I want you to clap especially for your school. I can see that all of you are purple with the symbol that says zero tolerance to sexual abuse, zero tolerance to domestic violence. And when you get home, you will cascade what I'm going to teach you here to your parents, that You should not abuse female students. You should not treat anybody because they are domestic staff anyhow. There are laws, and we call this child rights law in Lagos State. And I want to appreciate the parents in Lagos District too. They've been wonderful in terms of taking good care of you. You could see your uniform, you could see that you are healthy, and without mixing words, we are physically and mentally ready for this session. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Are the teachers ready too?
Yes, ma'am.
The students were advised to reciprocate the passion and commitment of the governor to their welfare and justify the investment of the state with outstanding dedication and performance in the new school session.
I thank our state government for protecting us and giving us free education to learn. And I thank him for giving us teachers that will take care of us and protecting us everywhere. Every school is good and giving us free education to study well.
I want to thank the governor for providing free education for us because so many parents out there can't afford to pay for education. So I'm thanking the governor for giving us free education. And I intend to be a scientist in the future. And this new academic year, I'll try to make the teachers proud and the governor proud.
I'm prepared by reading my previous class. I was in Tech 1 before, now I'm going to Tech 2. I'm prepared, like I read part of what we are doing in Tech 2 and I think I'm well prepared.
Education Report on TV learned that enrollment of students into school this session has increased.